how do you think, I mean, I would say that I think, the West needs a major, if you like, not just moral, but frankly a spiritual reawakening. Some sort of awareness that there's something bigger than ourselves, that we're not up to the task as individuals of being God over our own lives. I think that's the cruelest thing we've sold our young people. They go looking for identity by looking inwards rather than outwards, and they become smaller and smaller and smaller.
And I think increasingly also unable to articulate why we are where we are. I mean, you talk about the Western experiment, and I've made this point everywhere I've gone here in Australia, but I can't imagine a better experiment to demonstrate the uniqueness of Western civilization than Australia. I mean, if you think about what's happened here, is what the British did is basically round up a few of the, let me put it diplomatically, least law-abiding citizens, ship them over to an island far, far away with a harsh climate, full of venomous creatures, on the other side of the world, and leave them there for a couple of 100 years. And then you come back and you go, how does Australia compare to the countries around it? How many Australians are getting on rickety boats in search of a better life elsewhere versus how many people are trying to come here? That is the proof of the pudding for me. And increasingly, not only our young people, but frankly, most people are unable to explain how that happened. And that is a fact that requires explanation. It's not random. It's not an accident that this country is as thriving and prosperous as it is in comparison to the others around it. It's not an accident. It is a product of the fact that Western culture and Western civilization is very, very good at creating the sorts of things that attract people to come here. Safety and prosperity. And we have to get to a position where we all know how that's happened. That's the only way we will value it. It's the only way we will perpetuate it into the future.
Thank you so much for your time. It's been terrific talking. It always is.
Thanks for having me here. And now let's go and look at some kangaroos.
Absolutely. And we'll see if we can find you one of those famous venomous snakes that Australia.
I'm less keen to meet them, I must confess.
Well, there are 9 of the 10 most venomous snakes are Australian in the world.
All right, let's stay indoors.